Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to be popular. Now, see, the thing with this obsession with being popular is because some of us, we're just so tired of feeling invisible, average, feeling like a nobody, feeling inferior to other people, and feeling like we'll never achieve anything. And this feeling can be really detrimental, not just to your mental health, but sometimes even to your physical health. Now, when I say popular, I don't mean the classic Hollywood popular, which involves literally everything except for excellence in academic fields and preparation for the future. No, this popular is just not your regular popular, which will make you well known in your school. No, it goes way beyond that because this will make you well known everywhere and well renowned everywhere, even if people don't know you. This is legit because it worked for me, and I don't like to share this advice. Well, I'm a very kind person, so I'll share with you. So, I'll give you my best advices. I have them all written down in my computer. So, firstly, it's choose a field of interest and commit to it. So, when I decided in seventh grade that I want to be popular, I chose a field of interest that was writing and giving speeches. Everyone in school is aware of it. That yours one and only. She gives the best speeches and can write amazing. That is my work of art. I commit to that field of interest. You cannot be all over the place. You cannot be in everything, right? It will just make you go insane. Just choose one thing and perfect it. Do it better than anyone else. And this will not just help you be popular in school, this will also help you out in future. So when you're out of school and you're looking for jobs, you can gain success in this field. And if you're better than everyone else in it, you already have an advantage over so many people who will also be trying. Participate in events related to it. So for my writing thing, I participate in writing competitions. I participate in MUNs, and I often give speeches and all. Because what else are you learning it for if you just can't apply your skills? When you win these events, your popularity automatically goes like this. And let's say you don't have many such events to participate in. What do you do then? Just show off your work to your friends and schoolmates. When I started with my writing in class 7, I did not have any events to participate in because no one knew me and no one would recommend me in any events. So what I did was I went up to teachers and to my friends and just read my work and let them know that I'm doing this, and they were really impressed. And then I got the chance. And wait, before you tell me, oh, I don't have any talents, go find out a talent because you have one, and if you don't have any, you can build a talent, darling, and no one has to know. Um, Learn to build confidence and self love. Of course, this is very important. You cannot be popular without confidence. And it's easier said than done, okay? Confidence is not just like, oh, I'm better than you. No, it's not just that. It's also a strong belief from within you that even if nobody in the world can stand me, can like me, I can still like myself. It's a strong belief that has to be built over time and dedication, and it cannot happen in one day. But you know what can happen in one day? The extrinsic confidence. You can appear to be confident even if you're not confident internally. So at home, you do your internal work, your shifts to make yourself more confident mentally and to build that permanent confidence. But outside, when you're seeing other people, hold your head high, and even if you're feeling scared and nervous and socially anxious, tell yourself, what's the worst that can happen if I am confident? Okay? What's the worst that can happen? People will not like you. People will be like, oh, she's so obsessed with herself. Oh, she's has such an attitude. And why do you care? Because these people, a few years later, they are not going to matter to your life. But you know what will? Your self-image will. Your confidence will. When you go for a job interview or when you go to try out anything, you will have to meet new people. You have to Sometimes you might even have to lead conversations, lead groups, lead projects. What are you going to do then? Cry in your corner about how self-anxious you feel? You're not going to get anywhere in life with that. So you have to build the confidence and self-love, okay? And this does not mean that you think you're perfect reincarnation of God. No. You can have your flaws. You will accept your flaws. You will accept that this is my mistake. I have to improve on this, and you have to accept it and improve. Okay, acceptance is important, and improvement then is learn to stop caring. Okay, this is so important because when you're popular, you will get haters, and you will get people who will not support you. But this is just the consequence of popularity. Everyone will not like you, and they don't have to. After all, not everyone can be as amazing as you are. Now, look at me. Take a good look at me right now. Look at how I'm dressed. I'm wearing this big hat, these gloves that no one wears, and even this neck scarf. And believe it or not, I sometimes go out wearing these outfits. And people can't stand me. Well, some people, okay? They can't stand me. They're burning in rage to see me dressed so weird. They're like, why does she have to be so extra? Who does she think she is? No, I just love dressing up. What's your problem with that? Anyways, no, that's the thing. You have to stop caring. Why do I care? They are talking behind me. They can be behind me. That's their place anyway. Next, you cannot be afraid to be unique. Don't fit in. Iconic people never fit in. Popular people never fit in. If you fit in and just try to be normal, you're just gonna be one of them. You will never be popular like that. Try to be unique. Try to figure out who you are. What do you like? What interests you? And if it's something very cliche that interests you, so let it be cliche. Who cares? Do what you love. Be yourself. Now, how do you be yourself? We hear this advice thrown off very often. Be yourself. But how does one be themselves? You be yourself by figuring out what you like to do as a person, what kind of works interest you, what kind of people you like to be around, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you angry. You figure out these things about yourself and then you do the things that benefit you. You don't listen to anybody else. Work on your communication skills. Yes, communication is everything. We build communities on communication. We build relationships on communication. So if you're someone who just stutters when they're speaking to a new person, or they can't start up a conversation, or they just can't small talk, read some books, go out into the real life and talk with some people. It's not going to happen in one day. The more you speak, the more you'll get used to it. This was me a few years back, by the way. I could not go up to anyone and start a small talk. I could not continue conversations. I was so afraid to speak to new people. But then I told myself, you're afraid? So what? They're not going to kill you. At most, they'll be like, why is she talking to me? But that doesn't matter. I'll probably not see them again. So if it's an opportunity I can take, then why not take it? So just do it. That's it. Because if you don't do it right now, a few days later, a few weeks later, a few years later even, you will regret it. I had the chance to do it, but why did I not do it? Well, also, another thing about being a good communicator, this is very important, which people do not understand in today's time. You have to be a good listener. A good listener is a good speaker. Speak not because you just want to get your point across. Speak not just because you have to speak. Speak because you are understanding and you want to communicate. And how do you do that? First of all, when the other person is speaking, let them speak. Let them express their opinion, their views, whatever. Listen to it, try to understand it. And if you don't understand it, question them on it. It will make them feel more valuable. It will make them feel better to be with you. You know, people will forget your face, your name, who you are, but they will not forget how you made them feel. When you're this confident, iconic person, and then on top of that, you're a nice person. Like, not a doormat kind of nice, but still decent, nice person who makes people feel like they're on the top of the world when you're around them. People will instantly like you. You don't have to try and force yourself to be nice. You will just effortlessly make people feel good about themselves. How do you do that? Listen to them, make their point feel valuable, try to nod along when they're speaking, try to pay attention. Oh, this one is a kind of a secret, but let me expose it about myself. Befriend people in power. For school, this might be teachers, other popular students, principal, etc. etc. Befriend these people because since they have a large fandom, you're also gonna get their fans in your fandom. After you become cooler and smarter, befriend the already popular kids but keep them at an arm's length. Maintain a nice friendship but don't overcommit. If you feel like they're really good people and you actually connect, then go ahead and befriend them like a close friend, but never become their doormat. Start with an alliance. I just read off from what I had written. Yeah, I knew that is the point. That's exactly the point. Next, this is my favorite one. It's your dressing sense. Your dressing sense is more important than you think. How you dress is how people view you. So, if you want to be popular, you have to go that extra step and make yourself stand out. So now, I go to a school where we have uniform, right? So all of us are dressed in the exact same manner. And you might be thinking, well, how can we stand out if all of us are dressing in the exact same manner? Guess what? You can still stand out. Because most students, when they wake up in the morning, they're half asleep, they're hurriedly taking their breakfast, somehow washing their face and throwing on their uniform and rushing to school. But you can take the time to wake up an hour before. You can take the time to properly do your skincare or properly do your hair and maybe apply some sunscreen and clear lip gloss and just do the bare minimum but do it extra than the other people. So you will instantly look much better, more put together and nicer. And then your body language is also very important, okay? The way you walk, the way you speak, the way you move your hands when you speak, your tone, all that. And here is another secret trick, and this is about speaking. Do not speak in a monotone. I have heard it that when girls speak in a monotone, it makes them sound less trustworthy. So try voice modulation. Show some emotions in your voice. Like the way I am speaking. People tell me I speak in cursive. I don't know what that means, but yeah, have some style to your speaking. For you who might not look good in everything you wear, find out your body type and find out what suits you the most. Have a personal style and stick to it so you can create your own identity. For outfits, go over confidence over comfort. Okay? I feel comfortable even in my home plain dress, but I'm not gonna wear that outside, am I? But I feel confident wearing this, so I'm gonna wear it outside. So if it makes you confident, wear it and own it. Don't be ashamed to wear what you love. And next, be unavailable. People value what they can't have. So before you spend all your day on WhatsApp, on Instagram, think what you're doing.